Museum. You guys want to learn about ancient Hawaii, you want to learn more about the indigenous Hawaiians that once lived here. In the Bishop Museum, they display ancient Hawaiian artifacts, ancient Hawaiian tools and weapons and homes and villages that the native Hawaiians once lived in. They also have a well-renowned planetarium, which depicts how the first Polynesians navigated through the Pacific Ocean utilizing the star constellations, as well as a giant volcano simulation. If you guys are interested and want to learn more about the indigenous Hawaiians, the Bishop Museum will be a cool place for you to visit. Is it that bit?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. We utilize all 5 vowels just like in English, but we only pronounce the vowels one way each rather than multiple ways in English, right? So that alone should say it should be easier as well, no? Okay, let's see. A-E-I-O-N-U, pronounced as A, E, O, U. The A is the A, the E is the A, the I is the E, the O is the O, and the U is the U. Right?
Philippines.
U, right? That should be easy enough, huh? A, E, O, U. Practice that, okay? A, E, O, U. Now, I know when you see multiple vowel sounds or multiple vowels in one Hawaiian word, we have the tendency to drag the sound across, right? Like 2 A's, you normally say ah, right? But in Hawaiian, it's actually ah. You have to emphasize each vowel individually, even though it's in the word multiple times. So it is actually ah instead of ah. It's Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Not Hawaii. It's Hawaii. That's how you spell. You say Hawaii. Hawaii. Extinct volcanic crater up here to our left, and that is the Punch Bowl crater. Punch Bowl, home of the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific, where over 45,000 heroes of World War I, World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam now rest. Great way to compliment your visit out there to Pearl Harbor. Get an opportunity to go up there and visit the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. Honolulu.
City by the bay.
State capital of the state of Hawaii. Population, close to 1 million people. The population of Hawaii in general is 1.5 million. That's everybody on every island. 75% of those people live right here in the island of Oahu in Hawaii's state capital, the city of Honolulu. Average household incomes in Honolulu average about $42,000 a year. Average homes in Honolulu start at about $500,000 on average. Average condominiums and apartments right here in the inner city range from $250,000 to $4 million. A little bit more high priced here in the inner city, but it's commonly what you guys are already used to. We have our own office buildings and courthouses and suits and ties running amok. But a lot of more historical formations, like in the area of Chinatown. Chinatown is off to the right here. We won't be able to make our way through Chinatown, but Chinatown still depicts the original structures from the late 1800s here in this side of the island, because a lot of significance with Chinatown and the Asian immigrants here to the islands in the 1800s. A lot of Asian immigrants arriving here to work the sugarcane and pineapple plantations, and coming off the major harbor, which was Honolulu Harbor, they made their homes closer to the harbor, specifically in this area, and developed our Chinatown. Chinatown very popular for souvenir shopping, as well as fresh produce shopping, and meats and poultry as well. A lot of locals like to come out to Chinatown for that specific reason. It's cheaper to shop for common produce here in Chinatown than it is in the supermarkets, believe it or not. Yep, the inner cities stay busy here in Honolulu. Hawaii Pacific University that we're just passing right now. Bishop Square. right there to our left. Now, although Honolulu is very expensive, it is actually the lowest economy in the Hawaiian island chain. All their islands are a little bit more expensive than Honolulu, like Maui and Big Island and Kauai. Main reason is because all the range of produce is being shipped here to these islands first. It's shipped to the island of Oahu first, to Honolulu Harbor, and then repackaged and reshipped off to the neighboring islands. All right, first stop, Aloha Tower. Aloha Tower, main control tower, the late 1800s to the mid 1900s, and that before the mid 1900s was the tallest building in Honolulu. Aloha Tower Marketplace. Today, Aloha Tower very popular for the cruise line docks and also dinner cruise lines as well. Very popular for shopping as well. But here, I'm gonna say bye to our Canadian cousins. Aloha, Canada.
The late Canadians.
They set sail at about 5:30 every evening and redock at about 9:30. Restaurant Row area off here to our left. Used to be a little bit popular for shopping. Now pretty popular for nightlife. That's the M nightclub right there. That I currently can't go to anymore. But that's okay.
Yan, Homeland Security pa.
Another shopping district coming up is the Ward Warehouse area. Ward has a lot of popular dining districts like Cattle Company. They have P.F. Chang's in that area. I know you guys are seeking out more local style foods, right?
Yeah.
You guys want to eat local, right? Okay. So we have a local drive-in at the end of Waikiki on Kapalulu Avenue. It's called Rainbows Drive-In. You guys tried local food, by the way?
Yeah.
Do we know what local food is, actually? Do we? There's a difference. You know, there's a difference between local food and Hawaiian food, right? Hawaiian food and local food is different. You guys knew that, right? Local food is actually a mixture of different ethnicities of immigrants that came here to the islands in the mid 1800s. A mixture of Asian, Portuguese, Spanish, Mexican, Hawaiian, Polynesian in general as well. So that's actually local food. But at the time of these migrations to these islands to work on plantations, all these immigrants did not have a common language. None of them spoke English. But they tried to communicate in many different ways, and amongst those ways was food, right? Because everybody loves food, right? So they would share food amongst their lunch breaks or dinner time or whatever, and that's how they would get along with each other. So on an original local plate, you would have ethnic foods from different parts of the world, which became Hawaii local food. Like local food, you would have a plate of rice, a hamburger patty, teriyaki chicken, lomi salmon, kalua pig, and macaroni salad. Different parts of the world, all on one plate. Pretty awesome, huh? That is local food. Rainbows Drive-In, they specialize in local food, and they have the best local food, I think, in Honolulu area. This is the Ward Warehouse right here to our left. Ward Centers. Yeah. There you go, Mexican Cantina. Anybody try any Hawaiian food actually? No? Anybody tried some poi yet?
Oh yeah.
Poi?
Oh,
You guys like poi?
It's tasteless.
Yeah, it is. It's actually
It's made of taro.
making it soft. Anybody tried Kahlua pig? Well, Kahlua pig is shredded pork.
We did that.
Shredded pork softens the meat, right? Another softer meat. Native Hawaiians also ate seaweed, raw fish. You like raw fish? Everybody's got that sour face. Okay.
I like.
Raw fish. Nobody likes sashimi, sushi, that kind of stuff.
We like.
Well, it is small, right?
We like.
It is soft. Sashimi, raw fish is soft, right?
Yes.
You don't necessarily need teeth to eat raw fish either. What am I trying to say? The ancient Hawaiians had no teeth. What? Well, amongst the traditions in ancient Hawaiian times was forms of remembering their loved ones that passed away. And to do that, most of the time, Polynesia, in general Polynesia, we use tatau, or tattoos. Now that came from original Polynesia, where these people migrated from. They came here to the islands. Not so much of a tattoo form here in these islands at the time. So they would do other things to remember their loved ones. And in that form, they would physically harm themselves, scar themselves up, even to a point where they would cut off a finger, even gouge out an eye, or even rip off an ear. Oh, for the most part, pull out their teeth. This is what they would do. Because of that, they lack teeth. And that's why they ate a softer diet and they have softer foods. One of the major reasons why we believe the confusion of the Hawaiian written language to the missionaries that first developed it confused the W sound with the V sound. Right? Why? You guys know Hawaii is pronounced as Hawaii, right? Well, why was a W incorporated? Well, when the missionaries arrived here in the 1820s and they're trying to promote the Christian Bible and they're trying to develop a Hawaiian written language. But when they were interviewing the native Hawaiians, to them, they thought they were saying Hawaii instead of Hawaii. Why? Because they lacked teeth, had no support to emphasize the V sound. Now, it is not a V that we do. When we use a V, we tuck that bottom lip into our teeth and we V, right? The Hawaiian's V is a quicker V with the back of the bottom lip into the teeth. Just a Va, Va. It's not Va-E, it's Va. Ha-Va-E. Ha-Va-E. Right? Now you could imagine, lacking teeth, it would sound a little bit more like Ha-Va-E. Ha-Va-E. Right? It's true. Take out your teeth and try it. So when you guys go back home, people ask you, how was your trip to Hawaii? You tell them, excuse me, I was in Hawaii. I was in Hawaii. They're gonna look at you and say, I think somebody had too many Mai Tais in Hawaii, right? All right, cousins, we're just about into Waikiki. Please double check around your area. Make sure you have all your property with you before you disembark from the vehicle. On behalf of Discover Hawaii Tours, we'd like to say thank you. We hope you guys enjoyed your time at Pearl Harbor. We hope you guys had a great tour. Tourism is the #1 industry here in Hawaii, and we really appreciate your visits and giving us a chance to share home and our culture with you. I've been doing this for about 8 years now. Very much appreciate it, very much enjoy it. Best part about it is meeting different people from all over.